Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Tanisha and I'm back with another tutorial. Today we'll be doing black apples. So let's get started. I decided to go ahead and add the steps to creating the mix or the candy mix for the apples. So we have 4 cups of sugar right here. And then, of course, it's the 411 method, by the way. So 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of Karo syrup. And then after the Karo, make sure you get it good too, y'all. Excuse my hands, I washed them like I asked you. But yeah, get all of that out of there. And then a little tip I use when I do my 1 cup of water, I use the same thing as my Karo. That way it gets leftover Karo when I put the water in it. So just a pointer. Good option for you to get the most of your ingredients. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here is adding water to my 1 cup. So we're going to do that. And this is for those who are just totally confused about the mixture of 4 candy apples. So as you can see, I have my candy thermometer already in there. I don't suggest this one, but you can always find some at Walmart and Amazon as well. I'll be sure to add it to my Amazon storefront if it's not already there. But yeah, you're going to mix. I have not turned my heat on yet. Literally just making sure everything is well incorporated. And then I turn my heat on. That way it helps me melt down some of the blocks. And I'm going to show you those. You want to get those out before you start really cooking. But I'm so used to doing this that I just know how to get around it. But yes, try to get as many of those chunks of sugar out before you turn your heat on. That way it's like a milky look to it, real smooth, and then you just getting it rolling and you can walk off from there. So giving it a good stir. This is pretty much the only time you're going to stir it while it's cooking. The rest of the way you'll just sit there and let it do what it does. So we're almost done. At this point, I'm about at 250 degrees. So I'm going to add my little vial of flavoring to it. I do have some flavorings in my Amazon storefront. So you can look up Loren's flavoring. If you do oil flavoring, it will ruin your candy mix, just regular. So, Sunny Side Up Bakery. You can find these at Hobby Lobby. The only place I've ever found them, haven't even found them on Amazon yet. So, this is the key to a black apple. As you can see, I'm already adding, it's still cooking. You can always remove it from the heat when you do this once it gets to the 300 degrees. Like I said, I'm a little bit more advanced, so I can kind of eye it to know when I can start adding. I suggest if you're new to this to remove it from the heat. So what the Sunny Side Up is the difference. The reason I live for their coloring and you can get the small ones, but I just get the big ones because they're not expensive at all, especially if Hobby Lobby has a sale, because the aftertaste or that medicine taste, whatever it is that other food colorings, I won't name others, but other food colorings does, this one does not. You would have to put like, I guess, a whole cup of coloring to make it have that taste. But as you can see, I am squeezing a great amount of black in there. It wasn't just drops, okay? I can't, you can kind of eye it by how much of the candy mix, like if you double it, so 2 full squeezes, things like that. But any yellow food coloring will work. As you can see, that was another brand from Amazon. But honey, the blacks, the reds, the purples, the blues, the hot pinks, please go with Sunny Side Up. No one's mentioning that. I've seen a lot of videos talk about black and how to get it black. Yes, the yellow will cancel out the purple and all of that. But sweetie, if you don't have the right brand, you're serving disgusting black apples. You don't want to do that. I'm showing you on this spatula so you can see the green is canceling out. The purple is canceling out. Black is never going to be pitch black, but my oven, stove, whatever you want to call it, is black. As you can see, we're not far from it. As it cools, yes, you will get like an undertone because it's cooling. Once that apple settles and that color settles, sweetie, you got black apples. If you follow this, do not hesitate to put more color in your apple mixture because the sunny side up will not steer you wrong. Don't go crazy now because as you can see, you don't need that much. And this is 4 cups of sugar. So it's a good amount. I'm only doing example apples. It didn't even need this much, but I wanted to accurately show you how much you needed to get a full coating. So here we are, ready to dip. I've removed it completely from the heat. I always suggest that when you're about to dip. As you can see, we're in a different area totally. I'm on my island because you don't want to be over by the heat. It will cause your apples to bubble up. From the humidity, the condensation, whatever you want to call it, it will cause your apples to start making small bubbles because they're still cooking. That heat is helping them continue to cook. You want them to completely cool down. So I've moved to a cool place in the home. The air conditioner is on, of course. I want to show you. You can see me in the apple. You see how black that apple is? That's what we're going for. You don't see a hint of green or anything. You should not see your apple. Like, it shouldn't be gray. It shouldn't be off white, off black. It should be black. So like I said, as it cools, you'll see it'll kind of get an undertone. But that goes back. If you look at the cover or the thumbnail on this video, they're black. And they're going to be black. As they cool down, be patient with them. I'm doing a double dip because these apples were so small. But double dipping also helps you secure that color. If you're looking for like this perfect color, or you have some really ugly apples and you're scared that it's going to be see-through, or you're going to be able to see the, the browning that the apples do after you clean it, double dip. I'm going to show you what happens though when you double dip. You will have a puddle, and this is key. Some clients want the puddle. They want the old school fair candy apples. I want my bottom. I've been told that before. So if they want a bottom, the only way to do that, especially if you're using my method, is to double dip because I don't do bottoms on my apples. So if they want a bottom and they're asking for it and you want a color that pops, you can always double dip. Just know you will have a puddle. But like I said, some customers literally ask for that. Like, can you leave my bottom? I like the extra candy. If they ask for extra candy, that's usually what they're talking about, is the puddle that it leaves when you double dip. So I'm just showing you that I will double dip these to make more candy on the apples. Like I said, these apples are itty bitty. I think I got these from Aldi. I don't usually buy from Aldi because, and there's the color change. Like you will see as it cools, you will get that color will change, but it goes back to its original after it's completely cool. So that's kind of good too, because it lets you know, don't send those out that hot. They're still hot. So if you send them out like that, you risk somebody complaining about warm apples, and you don't want that. You're not trying to serve an apple pie. So of course, straight to the fridge. After this, after I dip, I always bag. It's just key. It prevents sticky apples, especially if your house doesn't get as cold. You want to go ahead and bag them. Do not close the bag. Just bag them. Put them in the fridge. Let them breathe, because if you close it, you risk that condensation causing holes at the top of your apple. So just bag them up. Yeah, and you would sit them in the fridge with them open. Just make sure you let them breathe for about 30 minutes, and then you can go back and bag them and put your cute little bow on them. But yeah, this is how you would make the black apples. Remember to let them cool off so that you can get your full black apple effect. I always tell clients, suggest the lighter color food coloring, pineapple, coconut, cheesecake, things like that, so that you can get the most out of your black color, because any other color will clash and it could cause it to be green, purple, or something like that. So be careful with that. But I thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely appreciate the support. Make sure you comment any other color apples you would like to see me make or any other tutorials that you could suggest. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, your girl will be back with more soon.